Hello and welcome back. This is Orcs presents Orcs Must Die. This is level 4 of the DLC Lost Adventures, and the name of the map is Triple Down, which sounds a little bit dirty, but anyway, I was having a little bit difficulty with this map. I hadn't played in a while. I've been playing Skyrim, finishing the Game of Thrones, getting back into StarCraft 2. But anyway, I was kind of a bit stubborn on the traps that I picked, and I just keep playing it until I pass with these what I've got chosen. So it's the Guardians plus the Barricades, Coin Forge, Flame Traps, and the Crossbolts, and then my normal 4 starters. You know, the Wind, Lightning, Ice. So going to go with the Steel Weavers to utilize the Coin Forge and the Square of Death I've got there with the Flames. And basically this map is 3 portals that Orcs come through. They head to 2 rifts on the left and right hand side, and I will be barricading them off. So first wave, they all come down the middle, and there's a little bit of sappers, and then the next one they come left and right. So here we go, placing the barricades, and I know I've just got enough to place those 4 barricades, and there's only I think maybe 2 sapper rounds, like wave 4 and maybe 11, and you can get through those, and then you won't have to worry about your barricades, and you'll know that all the mobs will come through where I'm standing now. So this will be your main sort of killing point. So you'll see me place sort of Guardians, Crossbolts, and the Paladins I suppose as well, sort of in this area, because I know that they're all going to come here, and as long as I keep an eye on the mini-map, I know I can kind of keep myself situated here. And maybe just 1 or 2 loose kobolds and a couple of rounds that you might have to go hunt down. That's actually kind of where I was having a little bit of trouble with, and so I kind of get around that by placing some Guardians near the rift. So yeah, here. So the 2 I'm placing here are sort of more for loose kobolds, and they can kind of help out ones coming down the stairs. And the 2 to the closest ones can actually shoot at the top of the stairs of where I'm roughly standing now, so they can kind of help out in that regards as well. But having confidence in those barricades, knowing that all the monsters will come through here, this is where you should situate yourself, and just like I said, keep an eye on the mini-map, and you shouldn't be able to go wrong. Any ogres or cyclops that come, I recommend using the ice. But anyway, here we go, round 4. So just a couple crossbolts at the top, but start of round 4, what I really want to do is get myself sort of north of the barricades. And as long as, see where I'm hanging out now, as long as I do that, the sappers will come around and try to target me rather than the you know, trying to target the actual barricades. And so if a sapper round's coming, that's all you got to do. And then I've got the crossbows up the top to help me out, as well as the flame things to try and kill them before they kill me. So I'll be focusing on trying to bolster up this area here. I know that the flames, I don't know if they stack or not. I don't think they do, like if 2 flame things go off at once. But anyway, so that's why what am I doing with that one? Yeah, so I'm facing that one outwards, and I'll do the same here. And I'll slowly do that as well. Okay, so round 5 is a fire ogre from left and right hand side. I hugely recommend going and taking out one of them, and then you'll have another one here with the massive mobs. And this is the wave that you might get a loose kobold come through. So that's why I've got all these archers down the bottom here, and I myself am in here to deal with it as well. So wave 5 was one of those little tricky ones. You get the, ooh, just got them. See, you gotta be really careful with the kobolds on wave 5. So wave 5 is a fire ogre left side and right hand side. I recommend going and burning one down, taking it out yourself, and then going and killing the other one with the rest of your traps. So back to my main kill zone here for the end of wave 5, because I cleaned the rest of it up nice and easy. The tail end of that wave wasn't too much drama, and then pretty much all the waves from here, they all come from the 3 sides. Now I'm gearing up to get paladins. I could get 1 paladin now, but I don't want to risk him dying. So typically I wait until I can place about 2, maybe 3 paladins before I actually do place them. That way they just have more of a, you know, strength in numbers. They just have more of a you know, ability to live. If you place them 2 or 3 initially, and then you can add 1 at a time. So I should have enough. If I want to place the Guardians, I could. or I could place more cross bolts, and I'm going to go with cross bolts up the top. Very good for killing the Cyclops and the fire ogres. But there we go, just using the ice and headshotting them. They can do a bit of damage, and as far as I can tell, right, got to protect the archers there. Didn't see that one, but managed to catch it in time. Forgot what's. Oh yeah, the Cyclops attack. I don't think there's any way really to dodge it unless you hide behind a Guardian unit, or you. See, I've only placed one, and I'm very aware of that. So as soon as I get money to place the second one, I'll be placing the second Guardian. But yeah, the Cyclops attack, the only way I know of to actually avoid it, I don't know if you can outrun it, but if a Guardian absorbs the damage or a barricade. There we go again, caught up in the Fire Ogre. If you get caught like that in a stun, just jump out of it. I'm a little bit weak on health, but I just want to help out my Paladins here, so I'm throwing in the AoE lightnings as best as I can. And you can see all those arrows just firing in as well, so that's why I place those Guardians right at the top of the stairs, so that's where they'll create the choke point. So my archers at the back can, actually contribute. So on to wave 9, just going to go throw up an AoE lightning at the start of one of them, and put some flame traps sort of on the way. But once again, heading back to my main kill zone point, because I know always constantly looking at the mini-map, just to make sure nothing does magically get through. I guess this is kind of a fun map. I mean, I probably didn't go the best items. I did try and do this with the Alchemist Satchel, but I was just having too much difficulty because I've been playing those other games. Like my aiming has just gone way off in this, and I think the invert's even different when I play this for some reason. But I managed to get through it anyway. So wave 10, there's just some Kobolds, no Sappers. So I mean, once you've got this kind of set up, it's pretty easy. Not a lot's really going to get through. And yeah, see, just trying to dodge him, but couldn't quite make it. So I'm aware that I'm quite trap based, so I want to get that, that perk or whatever, that Weaver ability, so the traps, reset a little bit faster. There we go.
Until later, I suppose.
It's up to wave 11. I think this is another sap around. Maybe, maybe not. There's definitely Kobolds there. Lots of Kobolds. And some Cyclops. Okay, maybe. I swore there was a second sap around later on. But if not, then well, wave 11 is the only one you have to really worry about. In terms of your barricade. So if you get through wave 4, then you should be fine with your barricades. So last wave's coming up, and I know this one's got like a heavy amount of ogres, like a ton of ogres. So if you can burn some off quickly, which I'm trying to do here and failing quite miserably, that's better. Oh, here's some sappers. So this is where I sort of run up, and I also want to. I don't really want to run into my Guardians like that, but anyway, I did because I was low on health. So it's the wave 12. I've got to worry about the sappers. I've got nice little Paladins here. I don't want to die, so I'm playing it safe, running back, looking at the mini-map, making sure none of those sappers actually got through the barricades. Doesn't look like it. So I'm going up to help my Paladin, throw down the AoE lightning. It's kind of messy, kind of hectic, but it's kind of cool. It's not every day, not every map that you get to do that. So it was a bit of a mission to pass. Once again, it's probably not the best items, but it's how I did the map, and I quite like creating that kill zone. So there's the 5 skulls, there's the score. Thanks for watching, and see you guys on the last map.